Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Today, video number 2, I guess. Yeah, video number 2. Hey, in this video, I've got a 24 Camry XLE Hybrid. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and jump inside and give a quick review of the interior of this one. And be sure to catch a link at the end of this video for the exterior. But let's get started inside. So let's go ahead and jump inside. We'll take a look at the driver's door first. So this is a three-tone door. So black, dark gray, light gray, padded armrest. Silver trim here into your door handle. One touch up and down on all 4 windows. Power door locks and power mirrors are here. There's a speaker as well as a bottle holder there in the door. And then there's a puddle light down here. Stop you from stepping in the puddles, I guess. The seat itself, these are leather seats. They're heated and ventilated, standard on the XLE. A little bit of suede racing stripe down the center. These are height adjustable headrests, as well as you have the height adjustable seat belts. Airbags built right in the seat, and the seat is power forward, backwards, and a power two-way power lumbar support standard. Up on the dashboard, we have 4 vents like this one here. Gloss black with kind of a charcoal gray bezels around there, light gray padded dashboard. And then we've got, what, six switches here. Auto high beams on and off, traction control on and off. This one has the View 360, so that's the on and off. Trunk release, gas release, and a heated steering wheel. Now the heated steering wheel is an upcharge of $150 extra. Little storage cubby down here. Footrest, hood release, brake and gas, and then our tilt telescoping steering wheel. There's 2 switches hidden right down here. That's your trip and the dimmer switch for your dash lights. Behind the wheel of the Camry, up front at least, there is a lot of room, a lot of leg room, shoulder room. This one does have the upgraded sunroof. That's what, $860 more for that. It does let a lot of light in, so I kind of like sunroofs just for the light they let in. Take a look at let's take a look at the leg room here for the driver. So I've got the seat all the way back, and I could not drive this car. I'm 5'7". I believe if you're 6-footer plus, you should be okay behind the wheel of the Camry. As far as the steering wheel goes, this is an electronic power steering. It is leather wrapped, and then I mentioned before this one's also heated. That's a $150 upcharge, the heated steering wheel. Of course, you get a driver's side airbag. On this side are your cruise control settings, including your dynamic radar cruise control, and you have lane tracing assist, and then you can change the volume and change the modes on your sound system there. Over on this side, we've got some controls right here for the information center, so that's going to be up there. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Also, Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone, voice activation, and volume for your sound system is there as well. On the left-hand side of the steering column, there's the turn signals with your auto on and off for your high beams. It also has a tap to change lanes. So if you just lightly tap that, it'll blink 3 times and cancel itself out after 3 times. So that's kind of a nice feature to have as well. Over on this side, we've got our wiper controls with intermittent wipers right there. Take a quick look up at our gauge cluster, and we'll go ahead and start it up so you can see what it looks like when you wake it up in the morning. The XLE does come standard with the smart keyless entry system, so just have your key fob on your person, in your pocket, in your purse, and then all you have to do is put your foot on the pedal, push the button, and hold it, and then it will start up. So one of the things you may have noticed is it didn't actually start the engine, and that's because this is the hybrid edition. Now the engine just came on, so the system itself, the hybrid synergy system itself, will determine whether it needs to start or not start when you hit the ignition. As far as the gauge cluster goes, on the left-hand side, this is your hybrid monitoring system, your charging system. Here's your engine temperature, and then over on the left is your speedometer and your fuel gauge. Your gas door is going to be on the driver's side. And then in the middle, this is all electronics. This is a TFT display. So we've got digital speedometer, outside temperature. We've got a digital clock up there. but then you can also toggle through other settings, like your fuel economy can be set there. You can also move through your compass mirror, or I'm sorry, your compass, your sound system, audio system, and then you can change your safety settings there as well. Might not show up all that well on my camera, but stop by the dealership and give it a look and you'll be able to see what it does. Now this one also has in the driver's assist package, there's a heads-up display. Maybe you can see it up there, but it's actually projecting the direction of travel, my speedometer, my tachometer. It'll also tell me if the roads are slippery up there, and then it also does road sign detection, so it'll tell me the speed limit and such. Over on this side, we've got some speakers here, part of the JBL audio system, and again, that's an upgrade on here as well. That comes as part of the navigation package, $1,760. You do get the upgraded sound system, and then you get the upgraded head unit that includes the dynamic navigation system, as you see here. Now, I will say that this is the older style head unit. Newer vehicles like the RAV4, they've eliminated these switches here and this dial, and they've really minimized it down to one dial. That's because Toyota's now designing all of their own technology here, and it's much more responsive. Still a very good system, still has points of interest and all those types of things on there as well. Of course, as part of the JBL audio system, you do have a subwoofer also to give you that premium sound. Now, we have XM satellite radio. You get 3 months of the Platinum subscription, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatible. That is wireless Apple CarPlay. So it's a pretty darn good system. Sounds awesome with the JBL subwoofers and extra speakers that they put in here. You'll notice the entire center area, this is all piano black. It looks awesome. It does show the dust a little bit more than, say, a flat color, but it definitely gives you an upscale feeling. Over on this side of the dash, they put in this kind of faux, I don't even know if I'd call it carbon fiber, but it's kind of a faux plastic textured material. It looks nice on there, but I'm sure it's not actual carbon fiber. Coming down the center area, these are heating and air conditioning controls. So here's your front window de-icer, because we have an electronic de-icer on the front window right there. I'm sorry, that's for front window defrost. I'm sorry, that's not electronic per se. You can hear it kick up. So if I need to put extra emphasis up on here because it's got frost on there, that's a good way to do it. Here's your rear window defrost and your heated outside mirror switch. So those mirrors have heating elements in them. Tap that to get the ice and snow off of those. As we move further down the center here, here's our shifter. So it does have a CVT automatic transmission. This is the hybrid system. This is leather wrapped, and we also have our our gear indicator right there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it into reverse. I want to go ahead and show you that backup camera. So for some reason, oh, there it goes. So here's our backup camera, and you can see we have path projection back there. We can also set up different views for the back. And then this one does have the 360 view. And if I turn that on, the switch is over here. So if I turn that on, now I can go ahead and see all the way around the car. Just when I tap on that, you see it does a full perimeter view and scan. I can actually see in front of the vehicle, and then I can see all over it there as well. Again, that's all part of the driver assist package, $1,430 for this and the heads-up display that you saw up on the windshield. Let's see, traveling down, go ahead and turn this down. Oh, we do have driver and passenger heat controls. And then moving down through here, see if I can toss some light down in there. There we go. So down in this area, we've got a couple places to plug in. So USB-A, 12 volt, and then wireless charging for your smartphone. So just if it's a wireless charging smartphone, drop it there, it'll get charged up. Underneath here is a hidden storage compartment. It's a nice place to put stuff, hide it, get it out of sight, out of mind. 2 cup holders. This is our Eco, Normal, and Sport modes for our shifting to get better performance or better fuel economy. Hold, brake hold, parking brake, and EV mode. So EV mode, this is not a full electric vehicle, but EV mode's really good for driving in parking ramps. And also, let's say you pull into your garage and you want to finish listening to a podcast, you can hit EV mode and it'll turn off the gas engine while you're finishing up the podcast. Here's the heated and ventilated seat controls for front driver and front passenger. Green is for cold, yellow is for hot, and there's 3 temperatures for both cold and hot. Turn that down. Take a look at the center armrest. Huge armrest. It is padded. Open that bad boy up and you'll discover underneath here we've got a lot of storage under there. All of this, and then there's 2 charging ports right here. So a USB-C and USB-A. So 2 more places to plug in your stuff, and they are backlit. So that gives you a total of 5 places to plug in up front. Take a look at the passenger side, passenger seat. It's identical to what we saw on the driver's side. Passenger assist grip. I mentioned this has the upgraded sunroof, $860 extra. With the visor that slides back, it tilts forward. The controls for that are going to be up here on the overhead console. There's a side curtain airbag up there as well. Of course, you have a driver or an airbag that pops out of the dashboard, and then there's that JBL speaker up there. Coming down further, we've got a nice sized glove box. Of course, you get all the owner's manuals. And then as far as visors and mirrors, lights up there, visor extensions on both sides. And then overhead, we've got some overhead lights, moonroof controls, safety connect. So if you need roadside assistance, push that button. Toyota will get you the help you need. The rear view mirror on here, this is going to be an automatic dimming rear view mirror, and then it has 3 different garage door openers on there as well. So the XLE trim up front has all the nice luxury amenities, and then this one's upgraded with the driver assist package and the navigation package. So you're looking up front here, $1,760 for the navigation, $150 for the electric steering wheel, and then the driver assist package is going to be $1,430. Here's a quick look up front from the back seat. You can see there is a lot of room up there. That power moonroof definitely brings in a lot of light, makes it feel much more spacious. I also think the light gray interior makes it feel more roomy back here as well. Now, the Camry is very impressive in terms of legroom. This seat is all the way back. And look, I've still got 3 to 4 inches of knee room. There's pockets here, vents down here, and then this one has been upgraded with the let me see if I can turn this down. This is upgraded with the rapid charge, so you've got a faster charging capabilities in the back here. That is an extra charge. I think it's $149 extra. And then as far as other features, there's coat hooks, passengers assist handles, overhead map lights, 3 seat belts, child safety seats can be connected right there. And then these seats do fold down to access the trunk. The only challenge is you have to be in the trunk to get them to fold down. There are side curtain airbags back here as well. So it really just covers the basics really nicely. No heated or ventilated seats in the back seat, but I must say the back seat is pretty darn comfortable. Let's take a look in the trunk. Camry has a nice full-size trunk. It is a mid-size sedan, but boy, it has a lot of room in there. Your deck lid opens up nice and high. Notice it opens up out of the way too, so you won't hit your head on that. It's a lined deck lid. Emergency release handle here. And then it's wide enough, I believe, across the back here to be able to fit 2 sets of golf clubs. Nice flat floor on here. Take a look underneath, a temporary spare tire, but your toolkit here, little storage cubbies there, and then this all comes up and there's your temporary spare tire. I think there's room under there if you want to put some jumper cables or first aid kit. All fits in there, and then that goes down flat. Over on this side, we've got our AC DC battery. So this is our battery to start the car. What's nice about it being in the trunk, I guess there wasn't enough room under the hood or something, but nice part of it being in the trunk is it allows you to jump start the car from the front or back. There's also some cargo hooks right here. You can drop the rear seats by pulling on these handles, and you can see it's a 60/40 fold down seat. We've got our subwoofer for our JBL audio system, and then a cargo light up here. So the Camry is really nice, especially the size, low lift over height. You're gonna love it.